we return to this moment. Is there anything that we are wanting to do before we go in? Any spells that we want to cast? Any useful
I'd
shit
like to say something to Conley.
Sure.
Do you recall that conversation we had in the tavern? Where I told you that there's a time someone has to decide where they stake their claim. Well, there are 3 parties. 3 chairs for you in this room. It is now your time to decide where you will sit.
I remember. Are you trying to exert an influence here at all?
No. Just telling him he has a choice. At that age, I think a lot of people follow the train tracks. Their instinct is actually a learnt instinct. I want to just supplant the choice in him.
Just roll me a d20.
It's an 18.
Thank you. You all step into the chamber, and Visera, you know this chamber, obviously. I don't know if you've ever given it the respect that you might now be giving it when you realize what it's for. Why an administrative base like this may have a grand chamber and, you know, all the decoration and the giant windows up the side. It is grand. It is a holdover from when a duke would have ruled a duchy. But it has been the power of these rooms, you know, and I think there is something, you know, it's very powerful, these well-constructed political centres. You know, I think it's the Parliament in Germany, which is completely round and completely glass walls so that people can always see what their politicians are up to, right? There is a thing about these grand halls which is important, where really these conversations affect the lives of the people who are for lack of a better word, under them in this sort of feudal sort of system that we kind of are existing in here. You all walk with the echoes of hard floor, and where do you all sit? With which factions do you align?
I sit next to my mother.
Next to your mother.
Really?
What? Shooketh.
I thought you had a 4th chair. Time for a new leader of Warlords.
I sit in the middle. I win D&D. That's what it is. It's chairs, guys. It's musical chairs.
Dice chairs.
Yeah, absolutely. Chaos Twins?
Aylwin puts Malik down in a seat next to Visera. Steps back, so is kind of behind, like she kind of doesn't really want to get involved, but she's keeping an eye on Malik. So she's like, her attention is not necessarily on the meeting that's happening, but on just spotting any danger, because we've had a shapeshifter, right? We've had someone, so she's just like, she's on guard duty. She sees herself on guard duty for this.
Holding her action.
Yeah.
Okay, roger that. So you're what, like a few rows behind?
She's like standing at the back, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, like, I think you called it earlier, probably in the break before camera, but it's a large chamber.
Sure.
So, and I think what they've set out is rows and rows of seats, probably more than actually who has showed up. So, you know, if you want to go all the way to the wall, you totally can. You'll be quite far
No,
away.
she's trying not to block anyone's view, but she doesn't want to sit down.
Okay, sure. So, yeah, I imagine it's one of those chambers where there's like 5-6 rows of seats, and then you can stand behind those seats, and then there's a bit before the wall. Yeah. So you're there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But on Visera's side, yeah?
Yeah, she's
like,
keeping
where are you expressing your weight, I guess, is what I'm trying to ask.
I think she's keeping an eye on Malik because there's been an issue there before.
Roger that. So maybe 10 foot behind Malik.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Sisyphus?
I'm going to go and sit with, or go and, how, the kobolds, are they then, I'm guessing they're not on the chairs. Are they
Yeah, well, they've watched everyone come in and they're like, nice set. Like, they're like,
so they're
because these are all really nice sets. So, like, all the kobolds are like, make an insight check for me. And I'll say with advantage because you've had a lot of time with them to be able to observe because of what else happened in the last episode.
with advantage?
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Thank God.
Thank goodness. That will be a 23.
It is you see like an excitement amongst the younger ones and I don't mean reverency, but it's the way that they sort of touch the velvet of the seat and they feel the wood as from the elder kobolds. Almost as if remembering niceties.
It's been a long time.
But they sit down, and particularly the elders, I think there is a thing of presentness at a conversation which determines your personhood. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So there is, I think the younger ones are probably to the back, and maybe there's a couple of the Dragonborn there sort of slightly caring as well, but like there's definitely these people didn't think they'd probably ever be in a position to be present for a discussion about their existence. Mm-hmm. And that's what you've given them. Where's our setting?
Can I talk to Tamlin quickly?
Yeah, sure. Before you enter the chamber, yeah, I'll say there's like, a couple of guards by the door, and like you sort of, like you lean up against one side of a wall before getting there, and behind the other corner is like, yo,
keep an ear out. If anything happens, get to Flint as fast as you can.
Got it, boss.
I go in and sit next to V.
Okay, V is flanked by you two. Great.
I've got Sissy with... not Sissy, that's me.
Holding myself.
Holding myself.
Okay, so you have Career with you as well.
Proper like Goldfinger.
Okay, make a perception check.
16.
Okay. Career was left with the dissidents for a bit, right? And then you came back and found them all eating together. It's a little bit heavier. And you see he's like looking around and turns and just eyeballs you. And you see that the decision of like, not today. Yes, my career. It might eat me. Oh no.
I love you. Assumed by his own career.
As you have that conversation, you step into the chamber and the large doors are shut behind you, and you go and take your seat.
Where does Conley sit?
He sits on your side.
And Enya, she's with us still, is she?
Yes, Enya as well. She goes onto your side as part of the... But again, watching you, and I think you've clocked... Maybe you've been too action-focused to notice it, but maybe other people have noticed that she has looked to you as a being of action.
Yeah.
And because particularly as she was the one who went through the flame and tackled and, she has seen the, in a moment of crisis, action. Boom! As a staff of administrator of the house. We call this meeting to order with the factions of the Lady of the House and the administration, the representatives of the wider city, administered and overseen by Grand Cleric Thesis Lybrook of the Clergy of Sol. This person descends back. So Thesis is sort of just sat at the front and just watching and observing along with the clergy and other members. That page is assistant by the side. Well, what do we do?
I think Visera looks to her mum like, can I speak?
I trust you.
Okay, so she stands. And she's never got to do this before. She's always been, I think that's why she's not really cared about this hall, because she's always been in the back, standing there looking nice, There is unrest in our city. The great city of Orvos, which we all care for. I've gathered everybody here today because I want to hear your plight. I want to hear what it is that you need.
Roll me a persuasion check.
The skills challenge begins.
It does. Welcome to my world.
Persuasion. That's a 17.
Okay. The, Sunny is a bit like, just...
Tell them the truth of how your people have been neglected, oppressed and killed.
He stands and the chair squeaks a little as his weight is lifted off it. This giant guy stands up. And you see from him as well, like, a bit battered up and bruised, for sure. I stand at the front of those of us who are left from the great hall of Anu Toll. It's a little not a rumble, but just like you can almost just hear as the administration and the clergy are very much aware that this is a people who the Empire was at war with, and you would know very much as well, like at war with for some time. We are those who were not home and who fled and who missed the raining fires that burnt my home to the ground. We have been displaced and find ourselves, as of moments ago, more in charge of our destiny than we have been for some time. I am told that this meeting will decide a fate of me and mine. I ask the great house this. What will happen to us? We have been left, shunned silently. What assurances do I have to protect my people that what has been for decades will stop? We have representatives here of said flaming fire. And stares over the other side. What assurances do I have that having come here, that this will not be repeated?
You should not have been shunned. The city of Orvos has failed you. You should have come here and received our pity and good graces. I apologize that is not what you have found. And, she's trying to stir her mother, we shall endeavor to right those wrongs. We have seen some terrifying things this evening. In the catacombs underneath the city, which I did not know existed. I am terrified of this rebel group. I fear that the dissatisfaction within that group shall tear Orvos apart, which is the last thing that we want. The Empire has already raided and is set to take over. Is that what you desire?
You hear Thithis.
I simply mean that what we want is peace. Is it not?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh no.
That's a nat one.
It's a natural one. Okay.
I'm going to, I don't think it's fair to ask the people on this side of this meeting to provide the peace when it is this group that has suffered from the conflict. It is V who single-handedly, might I add, put an end to the reign of terror on this city. It is true that the rebel underground group has been killing Empire officials. V stopped that. V returned your son, whom will know more about what's gone on than anyone else here. V has answered with peace already. and has only been met with war. If we want to bring this city to peace, you simply have to uplift the people who have nowhere else to turn.
Persuasion check, please.
Come
on. Maybe I wasn't projecting loud enough.
You've got inspiration, mate.
Gonna use it. That's better. Yeah. That's better.
Yeah.
This is my favourite part of the game, is you two watching this.
I had the spare one from last session.
Oh yes, thank you. I was wondering where that went.
Persuasion, that's a 23.
Thank God for that.
You start, and you get a frog in your throat, and then start again. Inspiration to me.
My cousin jumps out.
It's the tongue. It's like, I'm so nervous, it is loose. Oh, get back in.
My voice is here in my body.
Yeah, and in the mask. You send this message out again as V kind of does what he knows, is confrontation, and you sort of like, I take this and I hoya with it. I tai chi it.
Yeah.
Almost like redirecting. And it's at this point sort of you hear the odd little like advisor turns to advisor and like clergy turns to clergy, and you hear Thesis. I am curious to hear of what this event is that has taken place tonight. I have been asked, and via favor, come to administer and oversee what I can from my position in the clergy. What has taken place tonight? What is the event that has brought this dragon kind to this position they find themselves in now? What has happened to Malik?
The meaty yoinker.
What he means is Malik was taken over by a spirit. The body snatcher.
As you say this, not only Thesis, but a number of the others around are...
His body was used to lead the rebel group.
Malik is in the room. Mm-hmm. You see a couple of paladins immediately come, like, and Thesis is like...
And Elwyn steps forwards.
Yeah, so it's like, they immediately go to Thesis, and Thesis stops them. There's a little, like, shunting back of chairs as people are like, it's all right, everybody. This is gravely concerning. That you speak of such a deceptive spirit that has embedded itself into the heart of Orvos, indeed, both into the household of Orvos, but also this other faction that you speak of.
Yes.
He looks over at Malik and... What is the position of this young man now?
I turn to Malik. Do you remember anything of what you've been through? How did you get there?
I need a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Or intimidation. Like, how are you... like, or you can do, like, something for Malik to speak.
Okay, let's do persuasion. 18.
Malik's like... I was spoken to from a young age. Mischief was... The body snatcher was kind and taught me to claim a power for myself that I didn't feel we had. It's all well known that we are not set to inherit a title, that we will be removed as soon as the Empire deems it necessary. They showed me maybe I could do something about that. But one thing led to another, and I let them in. Is at that point the clerics are again like, you see someone like draws a ward in front of themselves, and Thesis sort of leans and is like, "Child, are you possessed now?" Malik says, no. No, I am not.
But can he re-enter your body at will, or must you let him in again? Them.
I don't know. They have been quiet since earlier this evening. And he looks over at V, who is like, they refuse to die. They cling to this body. They should have been gone. This is sort of looks and regards, V. I would suggest an exorcism to thrust this spirit from this boy. It will not be painless. But this spirit is a known enemy of the Empire, troublemaker. And we have dealt with their kind before.
I turn to Malik. I believe we must do this. Please.
Persuasion check. Perception check as you two are watching the room, right?
Is that called? No, it's not.
That's in that one.
Okay.
Elwyn sees nothing. Elwyn has her eyes shut and she's turning round the other way. She's thinking about Garth.
She's just come up with a name for her axe.
She has just come up with a name for her axe.
22.
22. Okay.
It's a 3. 1 dice.
I'm going
so
to bardically inspire you by leaning forward and just saying to Malik, please consider the benefits to your family and your loved ones if you step back from this spirit and back toward being their son and her brother.
Okay, so that's an inspiration for
Sarah's role of persuasion.
Oh, it's so you have. I think you have to do it before the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can give her inspiration now to use on another roll, but I think you have to do it before the roll.
Right. Okay. So I should have done this before. Yeah.
Yes. Do you know? So it's not like we get an answer and they're so, oh, I'm going to give you a boost. It's like you have a bardic that you can chuck on.
This is an amazing perception roll. He sees that I'm thinking what I just said.
And you want to.
And can I change my?
Okay, roger that. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. That's totally fine. You can keep your inspiration. Natural one. Talking.
Words.
Noise, words,
Talking. Earlier
talking,
this night, you were
talking.
asked for action.
Yep.
Fuck. Garth's face split, axe in the middle. 22. You see V squirm a little bit, struggle, and I think you see one of the paladins just do a little. As just their eyes sort of just glaze a little bit.
The paladin's eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. Not V's.
Not V. No. That's what you see. It's 22. I think they probably just are looking at the room and everyone. They look at V, but then they look at Malik and they whisper to a person next to them. So what will you do then? This spirit is no interest to me. This is V. There's talk of spirits, and we have seen this possession. I am less inclined to care. I have heard no inclination of how me and mine will be explicitly treated by either this great house or by this church.
There is a simple solution to V's justified request. The people of the Undercity are the fuel to the fire that is burning down the house we all live in. Here is what I would consider a bare minimum. Not only to pay amends and reparations to creating the situation that cast V and his flock down there, but also, I would argue, in a great show of thanks to his dismembering of the organization and entity that has been killing Empire officials. The Empire and Orvos will share in equal part a payment to pay for a housing project that will house all those currently residing in the Undercity. You will pay those down there to labor on this project, and then they will live there, providing them an income and a home, and making them a part of this city.
You say the Empire and Orvos? I'm confused. Orvos is the Empire.
Yes, I'm simply asking that the treasury of the Empire and the treasury of Orvos share the payment.
They are one and the same.
Well then, I ask that the treasury of the Empire.
What has allowed this position to happen? I am concerned about this possession of a not minor spirit. There are factions at play. I would insist that an exorcism of this spirit from this house take place.
If we perform this exorcism, could we make a promise that Sisyphus's housing request be met?
What say you, Dragonborn? Do you accept the mercy of the Empire in this way? V is... You two are next to him and you just feel a bit of heat.
Yeah.
Mercy. Yes. I require truth. As we here are trying to facilitate this, speak plainly. Would you return to Arnutol? Would you attempt to reclaim a long-scarred land which still burns with a holy fire? V is like... due to do anything.
Yep. I'm immediately going to shut down Thesis and say, provocation of someone that has come here to enter diplomacy is not going to be constructive to a peace. And I think you are choosing your words very carefully to test my friend here, who has already proven themselves capable of peace, unlike the Empire. So perhaps it is the Empire that has to show good faith.
Can Aelwyn roll another perception check? I think she's, the logic of this is that she's aware of another warrior in the room, and he's, heating up in terms of... So I was wondering, can I do, roll a perception check on V?
Sure. Well, this is probably an insight check.
An insight check, just to see,
yeah.
Are we going to get into a fight? This is not what we need right now, and just...
Yeah, things have got a bit heated.
So that's an insight.
Yes.
That's a 20, dirty 20.
Pretty good.
Should I do the same thing because I'm sitting right next to him?
Sure. I'll say do it with advantage as you are shoulder to shoulder with this guy and you can feel his breathing and
With that from Sissy, I'm trying to strike to be his weapon. Mm-hmm. To strike in a way that is for this battle.
Yes, I understand.
Cool.
Wait, was that insight or perception?
Insight. Knife edge. This is all interesting. 8. Okay, it's hard for you to tell exactly what's going on. You rolled a 20.
Yeah.
You can see a man getting to the end of his tether. He has been sat between a very silver tongue and a companion. But this is not his environment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you can see Man of Action earlier is slightly, and if Sisyphus wasn't jumping in to take the barb and push it back and see a test as it is and then push it back, this person might be close to kicking off.
Is there there's no, I can't tell if he's possessed or anything. He's very much himself.
V?
Yes.
For the best of your ability, yeah. No, right, so, yes, yeah, no.
Because obviously I failed the last perception, right? So I just want to check that, as far as I'm aware, he's himself.
V is himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you say anything? Going to the other side of this party as this sort of a...
Mother, can you advocate on behalf of all of us? What we can do?
She's a little, lost and sort of turns to you and says, I think you have feet on the ground here. I follow your lead. So as not to have the DM talk to himself on.
I know, I'm sorry.
Give us answers, please.
It's also nice to see her a bit
Yeah.
on the back foot.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
You've put... Yeah, this is very interesting.
She is thrown.
We mean not to raise any tensions. That is not the purpose of this meeting. We are trying to work together to create a common goal and peace. I think that this is fair.
Viscera. We have walked away together. We have spoken at length. Speak plainly to me now. Your brother has fallen under the influence of a spirit. Your family has overseen the assassination of members of the Empire who come to enact their duty. Provide me, this arbiter of this position, a reason that if I speak on behalf of the Empire, this can be resolved. That there will be no great spirits unleashed upon Empire lands. And he looks at your mother.
I turn to Malik and I just say, I'm sorry, but we have to do this. And I cast Hold Person.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Oh my god.
He resists. And you just see him stop fighting something. As this turns. And you see he stops fighting and then well, this has been fun. Boom, jumps up. Thesis, hand out, points. And he is also going to cast a spell. Everyone's up.
Yeah, Elwyn's like in there.
Here we go. And then he fails. Everyone make perception checks.
11.
17.
19.
24.
19 and 24. Okay. Thesis is up, and like in an instant, only in a way that you have seen him move, like he did on the roof. It's like bang, and like spots danger, fucking goes for it. Big spell, boom, locked in place. As you see, this isn't a personhood that it's grabbed, but it's almost like you've done a particular spell. He's like done that. You don't know it, but it's greater.
Okay.
As this. Oh, brother, you little fucking worms. Malik is, you know this now has changed. Everyone is up, and Thesis is like, turns a hand, pulls this creature, and is like, who else in the house? I won't answer to you, Flameborn. He said, who? And he's gonna squeeze. Malik begins to like, as the telekinesis begins to like pull him apart. You clock with a perception that the paladins are also like not jumping forward in this sense. It's like they are not surprised by a show of expression. And you see a couple of eyes looking over at the kobolds and co. And over in your direction. Just look, this is incredibly tense moment.
It's a standoff, yeah.
Where it's just like, everyone is hand on hilts. Yeah. Speak plainly, Viceroy. And he clamps his hand. When did she stop talking to you? As Visis begins to like turn and like his hand begins to just zap with lightning just a little bit. What do you mean? Tell me how long this corruption has infected this house. as you just see the lines begin to draw on him, and he stands and his cloak falls away, leaving black garments underneath and a crystal pyramid in the center, which you more than anyone sees the mark of an inquisitor, here to purge the heretics from out of the empire. As he holds your brother's body in his hand and screams at your mother, "Traitor! Tell me when she left your side!" As your mother, her hair has flown free and you can feel the storm on the outside. V is going white hot.
Yep.
Right next to you as he is looking at all of yours, and I'll see that the paladins turn to you two. "Tell me, heretic, or I'll crush him in my hand." And there's just a tear running down your mother's face. She doesn't know what to do. She's paralyzed. Very well. And he squeezes his fist, and Malik goes, as you hear the last little cackle of this body snatcher laugh, leave, Malik drops. Wet body, just broken bones, as he just hits the deck. "Long in my missions have I hunted those who spurn soul's light. I once was spoken like you. Great potential you have, child. I make one choice to you. Spurn her name and join my side, and I will make you one of the most powerful people in the Empire."
Why would you help me if you were against me this whole time?
Many inquisitors deem me a radical for engaging in the weapons of our enemy. I find it rather useful. I once told you it was the greatest gift of soul, this expression of light. You have so much to give. Don't waste it. I give you a choice. Or die with the others.
You murdered my brother. And she casts Cold Lightning.
Let's go!
You are not outside.
Hey, you can do it inside, so long as there's room.
Okay.
Elwyn's gonna turn to Viscera and go,
This
I brought you.
happens.
yeah.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Come on.
It's fucking Palpatine! You son of a gun!
And we're gonna break there and we're gonna come back. That was Ethan Reed as Sisyphus Jones, Lizzie Wofford as Aylwyn, Rebecca Hansen as Viscera, Ross Green as Aldrich, and Jack Collard as everyone else. The series was recorded by Carlos Baptista de Lima and BlairTan. It was edited and designed by Jack Collard with additional music and sound designed by Michael Ghelfi Studios. The theme and credits music were composed by Odin Orn Hilmarsen. Fable of Shadow is a Phoenix Fables production, and it was supported by Kayla Delcoure as the company manager, Miranda Barril as the project lead, Calamity as the illustrator, and Vanna Reader, Maz, and Casey Powers as the transcription team. This show is dedicated to Penny. I can't thank you enough, but thank you, Penny. And while we listen to Odin's awesome outro, can I entice you to come join our flock on our Discord? There's a load of exclusive events on their way, live streams on Twitch, interviews with the cast and friends of the show, and much more coming to get involved with. It's an awesome place to be, and we'd love to have you with us. Next episode will be live in 2 weeks' time, and as you stayed all the way to the end, here's a little BTS of the cast after this one finished. Sneak peek!
Holy shit, Jack Collard! You fucking nefarious genius! You sick fuck.
I'm going to suffer some abuse from my players, and we will be back very
And
shortly.
some praise.
And
Tech team.
my tech team, yeah. I'm going to go hide in a corner, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye. Was that the end of the episode? Have we all?
No, that's it.
Was it?
Yeah.
But then this was, we don't need to fight. We can all be friends.
Wait, I thought we'd already had the.
B.
This was B.
This was B.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to say that again. Oh, we keep going. Shit, I thought that was... Yeah, that is... This is an end of episode.
Oh, God.
We're going to be back here in 2 weeks' time.
Deal with it, guys. Deal with it.
I thought this was... Oh,
to
man,
wait
I
2
have
weeks
left...
for this shit.
Okay, my heart has been going 1,000 miles an hour this entire chat, being like, when is he going to do it? When is he going to do it? When is he going to do it? I thought this was the first half, and it's clearly not. So, yeah, we're going to break, and...
No, we're leaving. That's the end of that
That's it.
episode.
Bye now. See you in 2
Bye,
weeks,
see you in
guys.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Don't have a breakdown like us.
Cliffhanger.
Is that right for time? Have I fucked this up?
Hang on a minute. Rule of 3. There's one more butthole that's not safe. This is...
I think that is the perfect place to
I mean,
start as well.
this is what I'm like. I don't want to
because
come back pretty sure. Yeah.
Jack, you're landing the plane, mate.
Here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here
You've
we go.
done it.
Ah!
You've
Right.
done it. We're like flying in now.
I am going to leap up that man's ass.